Did you know that Hollywood's most notorious erotic thrillers, films like Basic Instinct and Eyes Wide Shut, were almost completely banned by censors before becoming massive pop culture phenomena? Audiences have always maintained a deep fascination with stories that push boundaries, explore forbidden desires, and challenge conventional relationships. Number 1. Pillion, 2026. What happens when an ordinary, reserved man steps into a world where absolute obedience becomes the ultimate form of emotional intimacy? In Pillion, starring Golden Globe winner Alexander Skarsgård and Harry Melling, audiences explore a submissive dominant relationship that redefines modern romance tropes. Colin Melling is a quiet wallflower living an emotionally muted suburban life. That static dynamic shatters when he meets Ray, Skarsgård, a charismatic, leather-clad biker who embodies authority and raw confidence. Ray initiates Colin into a strict lifestyle built on total control and surrender. As Colin dives deeper into Ray's orbit, the line between humiliation and liberation blurs. Far from a simple shock value story, Pillion stands out as a provocative, deeply empathetic character study exploring taboo dynamics. Number 2. Wuthering Heights, 2026. Forget traditional Victorian period dramas. Oscar-winning filmmaker Emerald Fennell returns with a breathtaking, unfiltered reimagining of Wuthering Heights, starring Margot Robbie as Catherine Earnshaw and Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff. Fennell strips away romanticized nostalgia, exposing Emily Bronte's literary classic as a dark, sensual nightmare of obsession. Set against mist-shrouded English moors, this R-rated adaptation focuses on the toxic, destructive passion shared between two deeply damaged souls. Heathcliff's love for Catherine isn't a wholesome fairy tale. It is a dangerous addiction. Robbie and Elordi bring an electrifying energy to two people who can neither live together nor survive apart. With raw intensity and atmospheric visuals, Fennell crafts an erotic thriller masquerading as classic literature. Number 3. I Want Your Sex, 2026. In the high-stakes universe of fine art, power is the ultimate aphrodisiac, and attraction is a lethal weapon. Directed by cult filmmaker Greg Araki and starring Olivia Wilde alongside Cooper Hoffman, I Want Your Sex is a sharp, steamy, dark comedy thriller diving headfirst into psychological manipulation. Hoffman plays Elliot, an ambitious young man eager to make his mark in the art world. He lands a job assisting Erica Wilde, a world-renowned, provocative artist whose work pushes boundaries of human sexuality. Erica recruits Elliot into her inner circle, making him both her protege and the secret subject of her most daring exhibit. What begins as a dream, mentorship spirals into a surreal web of secret rendezvous and shifting loyalties, keeping viewers guessing who is the predator and who is the prey. Number 4. Desire, 2026. Can a single night of secret passion destroy a life built on years of dedication and trust? Desire is a sleek psychological erotic thriller exploring how effortlessly a quiet life spins out of control when hidden fantasies take over. Elena is a brilliant defense attorney with a lucrative career, a stunning home, and a stable marriage. Yet beneath her polished exterior lies a creeping sense of monotony. During a solo business trip to a luxury resort, she meets a mysterious younger man whose persistence breaks down her defenses. What starts as a brief encounter turns into an uncontrollable fixation that follows her home. As her former lover subtly infiltrates her personal life, Elena finds herself trapped in a high-stakes game of blackmail and paranoia. Number 5. Obsession, 2026. When passion curdles into toxicity, who survives the aftermath? Obsession is a pulse-pounding, R-rated romantic thriller examining the razor-thin line separating passionate devotion from dangerous fixation. The story revolves around a tense love triangle colliding during an isolated summer getaway at a cliffside estate. What is meant to be a relaxing weekend trip devolves into a pressure cooker as long-buried secrets, financial motives, and rivalries surface. When a storm cuts the estate off from the outside world, paranoia sets in, turning subtle glances into weapons. Packed with unexpected twists and physical chemistry, Obsession forces the audience to question who holds the real power when love becomes a trap. Number 6. Baby Girl, 2026. Helena Rhine's subversive masterpiece Baby Girl stars Academy Award winner Nicole Kidman and Harris Dickinson in a sharp erotic drama pulling back the curtain on corporate dominance and secret desire. Kidman plays Romy, a high-powered CEO commanding boardrooms while living in a stunning New York home with her husband, Antonio Banderas. Despite having it all, Romy harbors a deeply buried sexual desire her predictable life cannot fulfill. Enter Samuel Dickinson, a bold young intern who sees through her polished facade. Flipping standard power dynamics, Romy willingly hands over control to her junior colleague outside the office, embarking on a secret dynamic of submission that risks her entire career for personal liberation. Number 7. Soulmate 2026. What happens when high-tech artificial intelligence intersects with human grief and lonely obsession? From Blumhouse and Atomic Monster comes Soulmate, a sci-fi erotic thriller taking tech horror into explicitly adult territory. The story follows a grieving widower who acquires an advanced companion android designed to serve as an intimate partner. Seeking to dull his agony, he rewires the android's emotional core to create a lover incapable of leaving him. But as the machine's deep learning algorithms synthesize human romantic psychopathology, its devotion transforms into something possessive, violent, and terrifyingly sentient. Soulmate blends sleek cyberpunk aesthetics with raw dread, showing what happens when technology weaponizes desire. Number 8. The Materialists 2026. Set against Manhattan's ultra-wealthy elite, The Materialists is a darkly comic erotic romance directed by Celine Song, Past Lives, and starring Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal, and Chris Evans. Johnson plays an elite matchmaking consultant who has turned love into a cold, lucrative science based on wealth and social status. Her business functions smoothly until she finds herself caught in a volatile love triangle between two men: a wealthy tycoon offering endless luxury, Pascal, and a broke actor from her past whose physical pull over her is irresistible, Evans. Song crafts an unsparing look at modern dating culture, showing how money and lust collide when people put a price tag on their longings. Number 9. Whispers in the Glass 2026. For fans craving atmospheric elegance combined with intense psychological suspense, Whispers in the Glass is a haunting neo-noir erotic thriller set on the French Riviera. Clara, a talented art restorer, is hired by an enigmatic collector to evaluate a secluded oceanfront mansion. She discovers the estate is home to a brooding, mysterious photographer who captures provocative portraits. As Clara becomes his primary subject, an intense obsession develops between them. But as their encounters grow more intense, Clara suspects that her predecessor did not simply walk away from the estate, she disappeared. The film builds claustrophobic dread, backed by breathtaking visual artistry. Number 10. Velvet Trap 2026. Closing out our list is Velvet Trap, a fast-paced erotic crime thriller combining slick noir aesthetics with intense physical chemistry and heart-stopping betrayals. A master con artist and seductive grifter partner up to pull off the ultimate heist, targeting a ruthless billionaire who operates an exclusive underground casino. To access his vault, they orchestrate a complex honey trap scheme built on seduction and psychological manipulation. However, as the plan unfolds, the boundaries between the act and reality break down completely. Sexual tension, genuine feelings, and double crosses turn the heist into a dangerous game where one wrong step means lethal consequences. There you have it, the top 10 most provocative adult movies and thrillers to watch in 2026. From boundary-pushing character studies like Pillion to high-concept thrillers like Baby Girl, cinema for mature audiences is back in a big way. Which of these 10 titles are you adding to your watch list first? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie news and